Whispers beyond Europa. The year was 2039. Humanity had long looked skyward, but our first encounter with alien life didn't come from a flying saucer above New York or a shimmering monolith in the sands of Egypt. It came from beneath the frozen shell of Europa, one of Jupiter's moons. Mission Kronos was a joint venture between NASA, ESA, and a private aerospace conglomerate called EtherCorp. Their goal was simple in theory: land on Europa, melt through the ice crust, and send a submersible drone into the liquid ocean below to search for signs of microbial life. The lander, Odysseus 9, touched down on Europa's surface under a twilight sky painted orange by Jupiter's reflection. The ice stretched infinitely in every direction, cracked and crumpled like broken glass. The crew of 6 orbited above aboard the Hermes station, monitoring every movement of the autonomous drill and the submersible probe Nereid. 12 days after landing, the ice gave way. Nereid plunged into the oceanic void, its lights flickering to life, cutting through inky water untouched for eons. Pressure sensors squealed, but the probe held. It took Nereid 12 hours to descend to the seafloor. What it found there defied all expectations. First came the hydrothermal vents, towers of black smoke billowing from deep fissures, surrounded by bizarre tube-like structures, possibly organic, their skin glowing faintly blue. Then came the signals, not radio, not any form of human language. Rhythmic pulses in the water, structured, repeating in sequences that evolved like music. The drone was equipped with vibration sensors, and the pulses formed complex patterns, reminiscent of Morse code, but in 5 dimensions of rhythm and pitch. Back on Hermes Station, Commander Alia Sato and her team were stunned. The AI interpreting the data initially marked the pulses as natural phenomena, but on the 3rd day, something changed. The probe's camera caught a flicker. Something passed in front of the lens, translucent, undulating like a jellyfish made of spun glass. It circled the drone, pulsing with iridescent light, mirroring the same rhythm the drone had just transmitted. It had learned the pattern. Dr. Emilio Reyes, the xenobiologist aboard the Hermes, wept. "It's intelligent, it's talking back." From there, the encounter deepened. The being, nicknamed Anori after a Pacific Ocean spirit, led Nereid to an undersea cathedral of shimmering crystal-like growths. Embedded within were dozens more entities, all suspended, all pulsing, communicating in what was theorized to be a communal dream state. Then came the rupture. On day 31, a seismic quake split the seafloor. One of the crystalline structures cracked. One of the entities, the largest, dissolved into the water, its light fading to black. The rest began to pulse frantically. A new pattern emerged in the transmission. Commander Sato translated it, using a cross-reference of binary, mathematics, and fractal geometry. "Help us, it wasn't just an encounter." It was a rescue mission, and we were unequipped. The crew faced a decision: pull back, report to Earth, and let bureaucracy take over, or break protocol, risk contamination, and attempt direct interaction. Sato made her choice. They modified Nereid to emit magnetic pulses, mimicking the alien signals. They tried to stabilize the crystal chambers with micro-repair drones, and for a moment it worked. But then the connection went dark. All transmissions ceased. Nereid lost power. The last image sent was a glowing shape pressed against the camera, like a face studying the lens, before everything went black. The crew returned to Earth as heroes, though burdened with unanswered questions. The data was kept under strict secrecy for months, but eventually leaked. Audio files of alien pulses, visual logs of Anori, seismic readings. Some called it a hoax, others a miracle. But one thing was certain: we were not alone. And somewhere beneath Europa's icy crust, something still listens in the dark, waiting.